From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Herbert on first down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on first down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Big Six. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to the air following that pick 6. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Motioning one of the tight ends. H.N., a 1st down carry. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Second down carry for H.N. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 14-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 47-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with H.N. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession.
Their own 11-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24.
A gain of 15 yards.
We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this.
24-yard line.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Herbert from the gun. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Down the inside, give to Hampton. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Rohit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen for Achane. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, That defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, second down. I'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's a big strike to Hill. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's going to throw it again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, they need 7. Hill comes in motion left. They'll throw 3rd and long. He throws a bullet down the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give to Williams from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Herbert now. Hits him on the out route. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Lion. Baylor tight. Ready.
Herbert back to throw. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
To throw, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Set. 380. Set.
It's Herbert once more. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now Herbert again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. Right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Delta.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this one to Gadsden. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds his back. Achane. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll throw it here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 60. At the 60.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with Achane. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tacklers in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Okay,
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
let's go now. Cougar 19.
Running back sent in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They go play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Absolutely fires this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Back to the air, Herbert. Screen here for Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. Third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on second. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to push one deep down the right. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
He has it at the 22. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Delta. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. Brings it in at the 12. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Back to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, third down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Takes it in at the 21. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Complete to Lad McConkey. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
12. 380.
Herbert now. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Set. 380. Go. Black 80. Black. Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Set. Let's go. Delta to Hunt. Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a gain of 4 there. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set. Lion. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Throwing the out route complete. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. It's Herbert once more. That's Evans making the catch outright. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Herbert throwing again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Tried getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
380. Kappa.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal.
Set. 380.
Looking to throw. He's got pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it. They're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He'll throw it. Waddle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Motioning the tight end left. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Dolphins leading by 7. They've got first down here from the 36. Dropping back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Achane to the right. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the in the game. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll try the middle with Gordon. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Chargers are going to opt for a 5th DB, 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Here's Achan up the middle. And it's going to be 4th down. He improvised a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Has it at the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 80.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.